This is Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman. Welcome to Series 4 of the Dad Tales podcast. These two are the real greatest showmen. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to definitely cut this bit out.
So the question is...
We don't ever find the answer out. But that's like being in between like your mum and your dad.
Hang on for a second. We've had that one. What are you talking about? So what was the age? Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, Leon. How are you? Happy Dad Tales Day.
Happy Dad Tales Day, my friend.
How are you within yourself?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Good. I'm always sailing on the side of average. I genuinely think I'm falling to bits.
In what way?
I just feel like my body's going, nah, you're a bit old now. Everything hurts.
What?
You
been running much?
I got pulled a bit of an injury last week.
Oh.
And then netball kind of went.
Netball guy.
Netball guy. Quick question.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of cold callers at your door?
The front door?
Yeah.
We very rarely get any.
Well, I very rarely get them. It must be the worst job in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm only asking because somebody came around tonight and I have a sticker in my window as well saying no cold callers.
Well, have you seen the thing that's going around on social media at the moment?
No.
So it says like this is an agreed contract and it's £10 per minute and a minimum of 5 minutes must be spent, if that makes sense. And it's like, if you knock on my door, you're agreeing to these terms and conditions. So to talk to me, it's going to cost you £10 for 10 minutes. So I'm happy to listen to you. Whatever you got to say, it's like, whether it's religion, you're selling me something, you knock on my door, talk away, pretty much. In a nutshell, I'm summarising this. Talk away.
How do you get £10 off?
Well, pretty much. Punch you in the face. But it pretty much says, so if you knock, you are agreeing to the terms and conditions of this. Knock away.
I think I don't want to be a dick, but I wouldn't buy anything. If somebody came to my doorstep and said, I've got 5 gold bars for you and you can have them for a £5,
I'd be like, let me go find 5.
I just wouldn't have them. I wouldn't, because I just think it's a con and I've got just who buys off the doorstep now?
Not in this day and age.
Nah. And obviously this one was a charity, which makes it feel even worse. When
But I'd say I give when I can. Sweet door shut.
Door shut.
Which I do. I don't subscribe to any charity, but I will give when I can. As in, like, if I'm walking past somewhere and
So if they said, can you give now?
The muggers, what are they called? The charity muggers.
Because that's the other thing. They don't want cash, do they? If they come to your door, they don't want cash.
Just roll your copper jar out to them.
Yeah, they want you signing up to a DD.
Yeah, which I think's it's a big commitment signing to a DD for a charity, and I'm not against charity.
And I think pretty much every charity that I've ever done anything for has been close to me. There's been a reason why. And with all due respect, the ones that came tonight wasn't. It's a nice charity, but it ain't getting none of my cash.
Yeah.
But I don't just. Why do I? Do you know what I did? I mean, I was going out anyway. I was going to go pick Andy up, but I was early, so I just said to her, "I'm really sorry." I like interrupted her. I'm really sorry, but I'm actually just on my way out. Because we had this conversation before.
Yeah, I'm a coat by door. Just begin and go, sorry, I'm on my way out.
The problem is where I sit in my living room, they can see a window.
Yeah, you can say I was just about to get up. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I did go out. And that was the other thing. So I left my house early, just in case she thought, he's just lied to me.
And they rob you.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, I could have said I've gone out and she's just completely come back and robbed me.
So, I did see something that really tickled me. So, he's a social media, takes a piss out of all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And he's like, where are you going? To his wife's like, where are you going? He's like, well, I'm just going to go out with this paint. I'm going to paint on the wall to signify which house I'm going to rob at night, knowing full well I won't be able to see this paint at night because it's dark, knowing full well that people have CCTV these days, and knowing full well I don't have a pen and paper, I can write a notepad on this house number, where it is, what I'm going to do, but I have to mark it with a wall with a bit of paint. But have you seen it recently?
Yeah, it's either Robin or who's got dogs or something.
Yeah. But when he said it, I thought, you're so right, because I see this all the time. It's like, what, I don't have a pen and paper and go, right, he's 62.
Everybody's got a Ring doorbell as well.
Yeah. Although no one caught my dad's wheelchair getting stolen. I told you this.
I know.
I told you about it.
Stolen, but I didn't. Yeah, I meant to ask you if you'd. Yeah, I suppose that's an area where.
Yeah.
They wouldn't, would they?
So it's been outside for like months. The night before says he's ready.
He's going to turn up in a week, isn't it?
We still call him foul play. I mean, I've paid someone to fucking nick it.
Yeah, it will just suddenly automatically return.
Oh, look, it's here, Ellen. It's being settee.
I mean, as well, just of what that is, a wheelchair.
Yeah.
For somebody to steal a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Some dignity, isn't it? It's like it's up there with stealing someone's shoes, isn't it? Well, that's probably worse.
it's absolutely worse.
Yeah. It's a nice chair.
Let's not get it on camera. For quiet it. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's good, mate. Good. Do you not have CCT? V.
No. I don't want it.
Yesterday we had a football tournament on Saturday. Got to the final. Last kick of game, got beat. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. Again, we were one of the better teams. I'm not going to say it was the best team. It was definitely one of the better teams. Coming out of group stage, only dropped 1 point in a draw. Given that's a good going, not a good going over, but do you know what I mean? It was we was there or thereabouts. Semis, got lucky through there, what lie. We went 1-0 down, got to 1-1 next time, then beat them 3-1. And then final, 0-0 next time, off to penalties. Gets our penalty taker on. As in, like, we said one of them to take a penalty, put him on. It had nothing to do with the lad coming on, if that makes sense. It was we just prepped for it, if that makes sense. And then just within like seconds, bang, we went and scored a goal. So, but it's sort of law, isn't it? It's football. It's football. That's beautiful football. Do you know what I mean? I say it all the time when we get beat. It's football. Do you know what I mean?
You can't win
It's
every
the game.
can you?
No. But lads take it well. They forget about it quickly.
I was just going to say that. How do they take it?
Take it again, but they forget quick, but they don't as well, if that makes sense. Like, they're arsey about it, but
yeah,
we were. I think we're past the tier stage, which I quite like. So up until this season, whenever we got knocked out of anything or lost or anything, there was tears galore. That's all stopped now.
Sometimes maybe you have to feel a bit of defeat. You kind of want them to remember what that defeat feels like, though, don't you? So when it does come to next time, it's just that last minute, it's that concentrating, it's just getting this done.
Yeah, we always give up in knockouts. Like, hand on heart, there might be 1 or 2 tournaments, but it's very rarely we are not one of the better teams for group stages. As soon as we get to knockout pressure, our heads go. We get all wobbly, get 1-0 down. We could go 1-0 down straight after kick-off. There's another 12 minutes to go, and we're I see we've lost. We're going. It's like, lads, you know, we beat teams 3 or 4-0. Do you know why are you giving up so quick after 1 goal? Because I was saying to him as well. I said, look, if we go 1-0 down, regardless of when it is, there's still time to keep going. So once we go 2-0 down, I was like, but you just keep going because you still got a chance to get it. Yeah. Once we go 5-0, I was like, right, lads, just keep going no matter what.
If you're 20-0 down, that's when you can give up. I always think as well, like 2-0, if you get 1 back,
the pressure's on them, they're wobbly.
Yeah.
Even if it takes extra time, it's a whole new game again, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I always think.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Just learning out of that.
How's your weekend been, mate?
Tiring.
Tiring.
Yeah, netballing.
When did you net? Oh, Saturday netball.
Saturday, beering. Then Father's Day, wasn't it, Sunday?
Yeah.
Did nothing.
Yeah, no, I didn't really do it, to be fair.
Did nothing. It's not really something that I ever do massively amounts on anyway.
Yeah, we was meant to go for a walk and that didn't happen. So a bit say you do. So, but yeah, I did not really yesterday.
It was a nice day as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was red hot.
Yeah.
Nice day Saturday, nice day Sunday.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Muggy.
It's awful at the moment. I don't want to moan because I enjoyed the nice weather, but it's uncomfortable at night.
I ain't got there yet.
Oh, I am.
I feel like I've got there.
We have to have window shut because we got on quite a busy-ish road.
Yeah.
So and then she's got hay fever that's really high. So if not worse than a night, if pollen counts high for a night or whatever.
Sneezing, you snoring.
Yeah. So I actually
naked neighbours.
I lay there naked with my tits out with not that.
Titties.
Roll over in the clap because of that sweat. Story of my life.
Oh, dirty.
Yeah. It's awful. Cause as well, we've got a fan in bedroom cheering all night. Wait. But
noisy bastard, shut up.
But sometimes I'll because I've not moved. You wake up and you're a bit cold, so you roll up, put cover on, and then about 10 minutes later, I wake up and just sweating like crazy. I'm like, there's no happy medium here.
No,
I can't find what's right and what's wrong. So
it's good to know your sleeping habits.
yeah. Like to share. I'm an oversharer.
It's nice to share.
Sharing's caring. How do you sleep? Do you sleep on your back side?
Generally on the front.
Do you?
Yeah. It's not good about.
That's not healthy. See, I lay on my side, and because I'm a heavy guy, and when I go to sleep, it's like I've died. I wake up and I'm like, my hands are all fluffy. I'm like that because I love it. It's the best feeling in the world when you wake up and everything's numb.
No. Everything's numb when you're erect.
Don't you like it when your hands are like
No,
dead? Oh,
it scares me.
I love it.
It don't come out.
Well, I'll worry about that in a bit. If I wake up and I'm all like, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Honestly, it's the best sensation ever. I think it's.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it, mate. Well, it's in my top 5.
It sounds like you're in prison.
It's one of my top 5. Yeah, I quite like it when you wake up and not moving. You're like, it's brilliant.
Like one of them blow-ups outside. Outside carpets.
But yeah, so
right, let's do tonight's topic.
Yeah, it is bad advice.
Badvice.
Badvice.
We could give people. I mean, some of these I've been looking through, and I think some of them are quite good.
Yeah, I mean, I could take it either or.
Yeah.
It's bad advice, but I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not bothered about that.
It may help.
Because like my first one is always, and I mean always, trust a fart.
Always trust a fart.
Because it makes it funny. It makes life interesting.
Yeah. And I was watching, I think it was a TikTok the other day, and it said, if you ever want to get out of a situation,
Shite yourself.
just shit yourself.
Yeah, I've done.
I was going to say, how many times have you done that?
I think I've done it about 3 or 4 times. I can tell you 3 times I've done it without even thinking. I know definitely 3 times. One on the first aid course, one when I came here one night, and one when I proposed at Mrs. The day after me proposing to Mrs. Shit myself. 2
of them are proposal. Oh no, I knew all them 3.
Yeah, the first aid course was the best one.
And that's without thinking about it. Yeah, when you said I've got to go.
I've got to go and change pants, and I was like, yeah. Because I was driving, so I left my house, picked 2 of us up, and as I went to pick the 3rd one up, as I was getting in, I was like, oh no, I've shit myself. and I was like, I'm going to go and change my pants. I've just shit myself, and I was like, how funny are you? And I was literally pulled into the yard, and like Paul was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I've shit myself.
How did they not believe it?
Yeah. And then I came out with different jeans on. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously it hadn't gone through, but I'm like, I'm not risking it. So I changed my jeans and everything. Do you know what I mean? I think I've even got a shower and got to come out. That's how dedicated I was.
I mean, that's a pretty bad shape.
So always trust a fart.
Having to have a shower. I've got a couple on career.
Oh.
Career advice.
Yeah.
Show initiative by rearranging the office furniture without telling anybody.
I'd appreciate that though.
Would you?
Yeah. If I came in and a bit of feng shui had kicked off and it all, because they've sized it up.
Potentially.
Unless someone stood a table on its side, then.
Or they could have just done it just to piss you off.
Yeah, but like I say, to move things, you've got to have tied it. So I'm all for it, mate.
Possibly.
I'm liking it.
But what if it's worse? Like they faced you next to wall.
But they did last time. Do you remember that? Have you been in my office recently?
Yeah.
So originally, where my desk is now, is already when I first moved into it. Then I moved to another room because I was too loud and the corridor could hear me. So then when I went back into the room, over the weekend, they moved my table and chairs for me. And they plonked me near a wall because then I was away from the corridor. They tried moving me in that room as far away from the corridor as I could. But I just felt claustrophobic because I had all this room behind me, but I was staring at a wall. So I had like a table and that was my whole room. It felt like I was in a prison cell. It was really weird. So I was like, so I've moved it back now and it's just opened for me, it's opened the room up a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm.
Do you have to still be quiet? You have to be quiet still.
I should be, but I'm not, because this is how bad it is. So I listen to some music and I have it on my desk on my phone. I don't have it loud because obviously if someone Teams me or whatever, I can still talk to them, but the music's going. I walk outside and I can hear the music from the other side of the glass, which means me talking like this, you can hear me. Which is, I mean, to the point, the reason why I moved in the first place was so I was effing and jeffing and someone came in, they were waiting to see me, they was outside. They waiting to see me. I was on a Teams call. I was effing and jeffing because I wasn't happy about something. And then it was like, you do know I can hear everything you've said. And I was like, I didn't say I shouldn't have said. I said, no, I don't think you said personal like that. But you were swearing. and as much as we're all grown-ups, if that makes sense,
yeah.
they were saying, if you're also talking about something personal or sensitive, just let you know you can be heard really easily, if that makes sense. I was like, oh shit,
Nosy bastard.
so I moved to the other room and it just stunk in that room. Anyway, why are we talking about that?
Last one on career.
Yeah.
Start signing your emails as the president.
Yeah.
Or the manager or something like that. Then hopefully maybe HR will catch up with you. And hang on.
We paid you right.
Yeah, we've got him on right pace.
Managing director. Oh, I do that tomorrow.
Yeah, just start changing it.
President, I won't go for because I might get chuffing Donald Trump's emails and stuff. Don't want that.
That's a good one.
I've got a good, well, bad career advice. Tell your boss exactly what you think of them and what you're thinking when they're telling you to do something. Tell them exactly what you think and be open and honest.
Yeah.
That's perfect advice.
I'm pretty certain that. Is this one of them things where managers will always go, oh yeah, I'd like to really know honestly how you're feeling. How are you doing it? You fucking wouldn't. No.
I will sometimes ask a question and go, why the fuck did I ask that question? Because I'm from a generation where you ask me if I'm all right. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, I'm good. If I've got something to tell you, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Whereas, you ask someone a question like, yeah, I now know more information than I need to know, and now I'm going to have to act upon some information you just told me.
Yeah.
Nah. But, anyway.
Some financial ones. I've got saving money.
Ooh, go on.
A money saving tip.
Go on.
Cancel your mortgage, sell your house, move into IKEA.
Nice. IKEA moved to us.
Are they?
Yeah. Do you know where Smith and Nephew used to be? On that little, where Toys R Us and all that estate is.
Yeah.
Just on there.
Smith and Nephew not there anymore?
No. That whole estate got moved.
Okay.
So Smith and Nephew's still a company, but that whole area. No, I don't think Smith and Nephew are a company anymore.
R.I.P. Smith.
I think Smith and Nephew were when just before Noah were born. We're talking like 9 years ago, mate.
No, stories.
Not Smith and Nephew. It's Smith and Mamas and Papas, maybe. So what was it on? What was it on that across from where Toys R Us used to be? What was that?
Yeah,
on?
that was Mamas and Papas.
Yeah, that's gone then. That was.
Yeah, Smith and Nephew's on the flyover, just at right side.
Oh, Smith and Nephew's the pharmaceutical
Yeah,
country.
yeah.
Yeah, that had gone anyway. Sorry for scaremongering on people that work at Smith and Nephew.
Because we're in the know.
Yeah. So it's on that estate where Toys R Us was. Yeah.
Not very big, that,
IKEA's not taking over where Smith and Nephew was because that's a big, massive estate.
Well, that's what I would have thought.
No, it's just on that estate as you.
It's not very big. Then,
From,
is it?
do you know opposite Ice Arena, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little retail park there. It's up on there. I've seen plans and everything for it all shop fit. So
it must just be a little one then, like an IKEA shop or something.
I don't know because it must be like a couple of buildings.
Yeah, but I mean IKEA's massive, isn't it?
Mm.
If they took all of them buildings, anyway.
Yeah.
Go move into IKEA. Bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchens.
Yeah.
What more do you need?
Yeah.
The toilets. Have you noticed in like home base and stuff like that now? They close the toilet lids, don't they? You can't open a toilet lid in like a home place now.
How can you not? Because
No,
people are
just
shitting out.
piss and shit in them. Fucking TikTokers.
Yeah. Hey, I got some advice for you.
Yeah.
Wear sunglasses at night or when you're inside because you look really cool.
Yeah. Do you know what though? What if you have the bifocals, varifocals, ones that change colour? Varifocals, are there? You should know.
Reactions.
When people have
Varifocals are long and short
I
distance.
used to know somebody.
Yeah.
She had some, and when she walked inside, they used to go dark.
No,
So it looked like she was wearing shades.
There was already dark. There's not gone light yet.
Oh well, either.
Yeah, you don't walk in, they go, bing, the wrong colour. So you're outside, they've gone dark, and as you walk in, they've not reacted quick enough.
Yeah, they're stuck ages.
Yeah, they
So it
do. They
looked
take a
like
while.
she was wearing
They do take a
sunglasses
while.
inside. Which is fascinating. Yeah, don't pay for streaming. Stand outside your neighbour's house and just look through a window.
Or just share in a community.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why can't we share like Wi-Fi codes and streaming codes and?
We do as family. No, we don't.
No, you don't. You
No.
know somebody.
I know, and yeah, I know a family that does that. Ignore your alarm clock in the morning. Just get it when you feel like it.
Yeah, that'd be nice to have that type of job, wouldn't it? Where you could just go, oh, alarm clock's gone off now. I'll go to work now. Bless you.
Yeah. Would it though?
I mean, I like waking up before my alarm.
Oh God.
It's less
I feel
painful if I wake
robbed.
up naturally than when my alarm clock goes
Do you get
off.
out of bed, or will you still stay in bed till your alarm clock goes off and then get out of bed?
Yeah, I did this morning. I woke up very early this morning.
See,
In fact, I woke up early, laid for a bit, fell back asleep,
yeah,
then my alarm clock went off.
yeah. Well, I did pretty much the same. Woke up at 6 o'clock, just naturally woke up, went and got a drink, went for a wee, got back in bed, and then grabbed my phone and dozed back off.
Yeah.
Pretty sharpish. But I could have easily got up, gone downstairs, had some breakfast.
Yeah, which is what you should do, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this morning I could have really just gone for a walk.
Yeah.
Got up and just had a little walk. Just out of interest, do you check your phone?
My balls.
Do you check your phone when you wake up at night? So if you woke up, would you look at it?
Not really, no. No, not really. Sometimes.
I feel like I need to know what time it is.
No, because my what really hurts is I wake up and it's like 10 to 7. I'm like, oh, I've got to get up in 10 minutes. So I'd rather not know how long I've got left to sleep. So I'm just like, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
I look at it the other way and go, well, if I know I've got 10 minutes, if I just lay back down now, my alarm's going to ping right in my ear, and that'd be even worse.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
I
Really.
don't know why.
I think I will. I think I do sometimes look, but I'm not looking. I'd rather not know. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But,
the other thing, the danger with that is if you see something, like a message or something like that, you almost go, oh, I really should read that.
Yeah.
And you don't need.
No, because I have sleep on. I have sleep, so the phone doesn't register anything.
Oh, all right. Ooh.
So so I set an alarm. So from 10 o'clock, my phone goes into sleep mode and then reactivates again at 7 when my alarm goes off. So as if I snooze my alarm, I'm still in sleep mode. So as you stop my alarm, it comes back. It's like do not disturb.
All right. Yeah.
So I'm on sleep from 10. So I go do, get yourself ready for bed. So tells us to wind down at 10 o'clock. And my phone goes into sleep mode. So no notifications come through.
I think I know so. What if somebody rang you? Would it still ring?
Only if they're in your favourites. So your favourites overrides any thing you've got going unless you change that setting. So my favourites, anyone in my favourites can interrupt me when I'm on Do Not Disturb.
I see. What else you got?
Bit of a lesson learned there, isn't there? Never wash your hands. Germs are just a myth.
I agree. You look at all that, what we used to do, all them happy birthday songs we sang during COVID.
Yeah.
All that, what we used to do, that 2 meters apart.
Didn't serve us any purpose. And you used to work down pits and stuff like that. You used to have mucky hands, muck under nails. Did them no harm, did it?
Yeah. Yeah, we're a bit too wary now.
I mean, Victorian era. I mean, everyone's a bit mad these days. I wonder if we're not getting enough muck in our body.
There's a lot of things that it never used to happen, but now they do happen. Where did it come from? Like dogs and coats and dogs and shoes.
Mm-hmm.
The surface of the earth is 10 times.
I must say this all the time. White shit. Where's dog's white shit? Where's that gone?
Where's the message in? If you know where dog's white
Where's
shit.
dog's white shit gone? White shit used to be everywhere, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Well, dog shit. Well, I think dog shit is still see it.
Oh, dog shit's everywhere. Go to park. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
A public park. I mean, tonight played football with kids. We had training. Fucking dog shit. I mean, luckily one way we were playing, but it was near enough. Do you know what I mean? A stray ball runs towards running track. Some kid could have stepped in it.
We used to go across the pitch before game, clean our dog shit off, and it was just awful. Relationship tips. Why not take your parents on your first date?
Yeah, why not?
Take your parents on your first date. They're advocates. I generally think if I murdered somebody, my mum would go, yeah, but he was stressed.
He means well.
Yeah. He didn't shoot him, he just
Stabbed him.
Yeah. So that's a huge advocate for you, aren't they? They're going to go, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's good lad, really.
Yeah, take your parents on your first date.
Eat cake with every meal.
I mean, that's a gimme.
Yeah, it's a good bad advice.
I think that's a good thing about being an adult. You get to make those decisions of what you want to do.
So, here's the $1 million question. We eat starter, main pudding.
Yeah.
it's way better to go pudding, starter, main.
For your body, or just...
It's like in taste sensation. Start with pudding.
I always thought the idea was that the pudding was like the treat if you've eaten. That's
Yeah,
how I've grown up.
I get to the pudding, I don't want it anymore. I'm getting to an age where I can't eat a three-course meal.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas I'd rather get to my main meal and leave half my main meal. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I physically can't go, right, I'll have a starter. I'd never skip on a starter. I always have a starter. Because I'm always starter over pudding. Always starter over pudding. So every starter, I have my main. By the time it comes to pudding, just last year or two, I'll share a pudding with someone. I'll maybe have a couple of spoonfuls of kids thing, but I couldn't eat a pudding on my own now. I've come to that age.
I often thought that we've been out recently and eaten, and I generally don't have a pudding, just because I don't know. I hate that point where you've eaten so much that you're uncomfortable.
This is my point, and I'd happily leave half my main, but while I'm eating my main, I've got room, so I ain't leaving any of my main. Do you get me? The conundrum. Whereas if I went pudding, starter, half a main, I'm good to go.
Would you bag your other half, mate, and take it home?
Even better.
Do you know what I did once? I once went somewhere. I think I went with Andy and Lexi. I can't remember. And it was 2 for 1 meals.
So I had 2 and bagged one up.
Yeah. So they did. They had a meal. So we got it off the main menu. So they had a meal each.
Yeah.
In fact, I got it because the waitress told me to do it. She said, "Why don't you get a pizza and take a pizza home with you?" So I ordered my meal and a pizza. She foiled it up and took it home.
She needs a raise. I hope you tipped her.
Oh,
fucking
fucking tip.
What an ass.
Advice, never tip.
Good advice. Never tip. They're already getting a wage as it is.
Yeah. Save time on washing the dishes by just eat everything off at sink with your hands.
Yeah. I'll get the dog to lick your plates. Eat everything off. Yeah. Eat out of the pan. Eat straight out of the pan.
Oh.
I could.
I mean, I love my dishwasher. I would exchange my dishwasher for my oven.
Oof.
If I was to choose between one or the other, I'd always take the dishwasher.
You're cooking by fire out in that garden.
Yeah, we have a barbecue every day.
You don't like barbecue.
And when I cook, I'll use every pot going.
Just so you can use washing machine.
Well, generally, I don't like, if I've used a spoon to stir something, I don't like using that spoon to eat with. I don't think I'm alone here.
So there's a time period that spoon can be reused, right? If we're early doors and we've got raw food going round, no. I will stir once and then dishwasher it and sink it, if that makes sense. But if we're at a point where I know everything's sealed and cooked, we're now just simmering and not searing thingy, but like just letting it go down.
So, for instance, if you used to make some gravy, and you used a fork to stir it. I wouldn't use that fork to eat with.
I'm using that fork to eat with.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Same with the knife that I've cut the meat with. I'm using it.
Yeah.
I've spooned out mashed potato. Someone's having it spoon for the pudding.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
Yeah, but there is this period where I won't because I'm conscious of the amount of raw meats on it.
Yeah, I get that. If it's going to make it.
But do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? I'll have the big wooden stick right from the start, raw meat getting it going.
Lick it.
No, but and then put it on the I don't know, it's called like a fake wooden spoon that is.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
And then I'll go again. And so that's had raw meat on that wasn't quite cooked. But now I'm back in again with meat that is now cooked. But at what point have I killed? Do you know what I mean? That had raw meat on it.
It's because
it's not real.
It's not real.
Yeah. Do you ever wash your meat in the sink?
No. Don't wash my food. I have done before, yeah. It's a different story.
Well, tell me about it.
I'll tell you later.
Have you really washed your meat in sink?
Yeah.
Nice.
Anything else?
No. Yeah. One more. Start a diet by. Fucking hell. I thought I said have a blow, and I've quickly went to the next line. But it says when you start a diet, start by having a blowout. Eat as much as you can the night before. Have one last prison meal before last death row meal before you start a diet.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
No.
Would you not?
Start. You meant to diet. You went to no time like the present. What's the point in putting extra 5 or 6 calories on, pounds on, just to then try and live that anyway?
I often think though, I'll start my diet Monday.
Yeah.
Start that. You can't start it on a week.
Or like, I'm going to start running on Monday, so I have a really big weekend heavy.
Yeah, I don't know if I think that, but I do everything I start on Monday. Feels like that's when the week begins. You're right, exactly right.
Just start it right now. You're going to start a day? Off we go.
This is Badvice. If something breaks, just put gaffer tape on it and call it industrial chic.
Yeah, 100%.
Works, doesn't it? And I've got one more. Vacuuming is optional. Just don't look down.
Yep. True. Get a dog.
Get a dog.
Get a pig. Have you seen? I think I've sent you it. Pierre Novelle's about chickens. Skit about chickens.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Want a funny skit? Get Pierre. What's his name? Pierre Novelle.
Pierre Novelle, yeah.
Yeah. Get a listen to about a chicken. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. It's so
real. It's true.
Yeah, it is absolutely. Anything else on your list before we wrap it up?
No, I'm good.
I think there's a couple of things in there that were really good. I think people should be doing.
Yep, 100%. I won't mind.
If you happen to do any of those, just let us know.
If you ever shit yourself, let us know.
Yeah, if you look through your neighbour's window at their TV instead of watching your own.
Yeah, wear sunglasses at night. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Wash your meat in the sink.
Yeah, all the time. Never wash your hands as well.
Yeah.
See you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.
Stay safe.
Keep smiling. Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.